I can see they say that unemployed teachers set for jobs abroad in TSC plan. I don't know if this is a good thing. They see what they're saying about it. They say that hundreds of thousands of unemployed teachers are being targeted for jobs beyond Kenya's borders as TSC, that the Teachers Service Commission, rolls out a policy framework and guidelines of teachers' engagement in international teaching jobs. And they say that the policy framework and guidelines for teachers' engagement outside Kenya seeks to open up global opportunities for qualified teachers, address a rising employment in education sector, and position Kenya as key source of professional educators worldwide. This is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
And in addition to say that, I want to say that according to the TSC data, over 714,000 teachers have been registered by the commission. Of these, by the commission, and then they say of these, only about 400 teachers are employed on permanent and pensionable terms, leaving nearly half without stable jobs. And then they say, ironically, the country still faces a teachers shortage for more than 130,000 teachers. Na unajua kuna wenye wayuko employed, but ironically tuko na shortage ya teachers.
Yeah.
That's an irony, right? And it shows there is something that needs to be done. Yeah.
Unajua, the reason as to why we normally have reports, so that the reports can really help us in in the coming financial year on how to arrange ourselves.
Yeah.
Now that's why now the kila ministry iko na mpango yake. So also now the Ministry of Education, they need now to strike that balance, because unaona pia kuna so many other teachers, kuna wale wanahitaji promotion, kuna wale wanahitaji kuajiriwa, kuna deficit ya walimu ambao wako nayo. Na ukiangalia pia in our public schools watoto wako wengi sana. So it means that if you also need to improve the quality of the education to our children, it means that we also need to come with mechanism ambazo pia hazileti ile heavy burden. Because you can imagine a teacher ambaye ako na watoto 80 in one class. So how do you expect that teacher ya kwamba kuna improvement ambayo atafanya considering another school ambayo one teacher ako na watoto 30 pale.
Yeah.
So inamaanisha definitely the results pale zitakuwa na utofauti pale, itakuwa na so many other things ambazo ziko pale. So it means that they need now to come up with a good thing, so that now his situation ikue cleared once and for all. And
they think that this framework is not just employment strategy, but comprehensive approach to professional development, that is still cultural exchange and international cooperation. It provides a structured pathway for Kenyan teachers to represent the country on the global stage and contribute to international education. That statement came from, that is the TSC chairperson, Dr. Jemlek Muturi. And wanasema that under the new guidelines, teachers employed on permanent and pensionable terms who choose to work abroad will be required to resign from their current position before taking up international jobs. However, they will be eligible to reapply for TSC positions upon their return, with their overseas experience recognized under the recognition of the Prior Learning 2021 framework.
Yeah.
And still on the education sector, there is a story here. There is something that has been featured here. Wanasema that 11 billion, that is the debt, puts roll out of the grade 10 textbooks at risk. And they say publishers have raised the alarm of unpaid, that is 11 billion, onto them, warning that further delays in settlement of the debt by the government could derail the timely printing and distribution for textbooks of the grade 10 learners ahead of the rollout of the senior school, that is in January 2026. 11 billion, that is a lot. 11.4, yeah.
They need to do something.
Yeah.
Before now your time ifike.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because see, they have money.
Money is there.
Yeah.
And they should now be wafanye kitu tunaita priorities.
Yeah. And I hope they'll do something about that, because at the end of the day, mtu mwenye anaumia ni mzazi na mwanafunzi.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And pia some of these government officers watoto hao hayuko huku. na watoto wao hata kama wakuku wasomi public schools. So it shows you that they don't feel that kuna ile effect ambayo iko pale. So we are really urging that the Parliamentary Committee of Education should do something on it. Ndio isifike tena Januari waanze kulia, na saizi kuna hiyo time ambayo wanafunzi wako nayo, that is wakifanya mtihani wako na some few months before January ifike, so they should clear those issues. Ndio mambo yako sawa.
And still on that, you can see hapa Professor Ogondo told the nation that the KEC